I'm going to give a couple more that weren't on the list that I have in front of me. The first is basically something about character evidence. Character evidence is tricky to understand. I think hearsay and character evidence are sort of like the trickiest to understand. Um, Here, character evidence comes from Rule 404, and I'm just going to read off what it says. As a general rule, you are not permitted to use evidence of a person's character to prove that on a particular occasion that they acted in accordance with that character trait. I'll say that again. You can't use evidence of a person's character to show that on one occasion, a particular occasion, that they acted in accordance with that trait. Why can't we show that? Because we want to make sure we're judging people for what they did, not who they are. And placing somebody's character this into this inquiry prejudices that person to the jury, because we're worried that a jury will convict a victim for who they are, not what they've done. Those are two different things. There are exceptions to that. I want to let you know that you can object to something where you hear opposing counsel saying like, and you are a known drug dealer, but aren't you? You might object to character if this is a case in which they are, I don't know, maybe this is like a robbery or something. So they're trying to prejudice the jury into thinking that this guy's bad as a drug dealer, even though they're not saying anything about where he was about the robbery, why he robbed the place, like nothing, none of those questions. Again, character has to do with trying to show that a person acted in accordance with their character, so that they, whoever's asking the question can show to the jury that they're more likely to do it based on who they are. That's not permitted. You can't do that. It's important to understand that, but also to understand that what you can do is ask them questions about where they were, questions related to what they did, not necessarily who they are. This is a big one, so we'll probably have to go more in detail about it than I can do for this video. But again, be aware that it's not permitted. Last thing